Hi everyone, my name is Liza. I'm a futures day trader and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today in this video I want to talk about the fact that I failed trading 20 prop firm accounts before I started being profitable. And in this video I want to talk about my lessons. What did I learn? Was that experience worth it or not? And my main key takeaways as well. And we're just going to do some math as well in terms of savings, costs, and yeah, let's just dive deeper into that. I want to start a little bit with a story, with my story of trading with a prop firm account and how it was for me. So when I started day trading futures, I was trading on a simulator. So I tried and I practiced trading in a simulator with my brokerage for about a month. And then later on, I decided to go with a prop firm and see how it's going to go for me. I do think it was a beginner luck because I passed my first challenge very fast, like within a month. After a month of trading in a simulator, within that month, I passed the challenge. And of course, I lost that funded account 2 weeks after I became funded because I didn't have a proper risk management. I didn't have a proper strategy. There was literally nothing. So after that, it took me half a year. So I passed the challenge. I became funded trader, which was 50K account, $50,000. And I passed it. The drawdown was 2,500. The goal was to make 3,000, I believe, might be wrong, but or is it 2,500? So 3,000 was a drawdown of 2,500. And I passed it and I became funded, all great. And then 2 weeks later, I lost that funded account. 6 months later, only 6 months later, I became funded again and I passed the challenge again. So what are my thoughts in general on that experience and that 6 months journey of failing and failing and failing? And was it worth it or not? Would I do that again? Totally yes. Trading with a prop firm, first of all, of course, helped me to save my own capital. So if we do some math, right, I paid $35 a month for my 50K account and I failed 20 accounts. So technically I invested $700 into me learning so many lessons, and I'm gonna talk more about them as well, like in this video, of course. And to learn all of the lessons, become more disciplined, and that's not a lot of money. $700 in a half a year, that's literally nothing. And if we do the math, instead of, so because my maximum drawdown was 2,500, right? So that would be 50K. So that would be like 50K, like $50,000. So technically I saved $49,300 was trading with a prop firm. I do actually encourage everyone who is just a beginner, don't go and trade your capital right away. Yes, if you don't want to trade with a prop firm, trade on a simulator. Paper trading is available on TradingView. Simulator is available on your brokerage account as well, but please do that. Don't trade your capital right away. I know that nowadays a lot of people, they want to get into that feeling of trading and making the money right away because it's easy and fast cash. But the reality is, yes, you may have that beginner's luck, but if you don't establish a clear strategy, if you don't establish your rules, your risk management, you're gonna lose it all and maybe even more. So that's why I highly encourage everyone to trade on a simulator or with a prop firm account, first of all, for the reason of working on your strategy. So that is one of the main lessons trading with a prop firm. First of all, of course, I became more disciplined because trading with a prop firm, you have to be disciplined. You have to close your trade by the end of the day. You have to be careful with your trades. You have to be thinking about your risk management in general. I became so much more disciplined with my stop losses, with my profit targets. When I enter the trade, I always enter with idea of what is my stop loss. And I set my automatic stop losses. Like once I place that order, the buy or sell order, I automatically have my sell or buy order as well. like it goes right away. So of course, risk management part was a huge thing for me, establishing it, understanding it, and following those goddamn stop losses, and not having the mental stop losses, but actually putting them on your screen, on your chart, on your system, on your brokerage, so they are always there. So discipline, of course, was a huge part and a huge lesson for me. Trading with a prop firm and coming up with the plans. What is the pre-market plan? How do I prepare? How do I execute the trades? How do I analyze post-market trades? So coming up with all of this market prep sessions and post-market analysis of my trade, that also helped me in general to become more disciplined. Second thing is about testing. Yes, you can do the back testing part. But personally, for me, one of the lessons and one of the main key takeaways is that it allowed me to test different instruments. It allowed me to test what's working best for me, what indicators work best for me, what time frames work best for me, what instrument, what ticker works best for me, right? So I originally started with trading ES, and I'm still trading ES, and I've been trading ES. That's my primary instrument. I love it the most. It works better personally for me. I tried CL, which is oil, and I do still trade CL, but I ended up changing the strategy, which again, trading with a prop firm allowed me to test different strategies, of course, within the risk management part as well, and see what's working best for my trading style. For example, with oil, I found out that there is a perfect move, like there's a great move and things happening in the market at 4 a.m. Pacific time, from 4 to 5 a.m. Pacific time. Yes, I tried for a few months, but then it was not sustainable. When you get like into the winter season, I was like, I cannot wake up at 4 a.m. or 3:30 a.m. sometimes to execute those trades. This is not working for me. This is not working for my lifestyle. Like, I just can't. So that's why for oil right now, I have a different strategy, a different setups when I will actually trade oil. It's usually only like once a month or maximum twice. Sometimes I don't trade it at all if I have a great moves with ES, and I trade ES daily. I tried trading NQ as well, and I tested that NQ. How's it working for me, for my trading style, for my strategy? So the whole month of July, for example, I spent trading NQ, and it was a great month. Like overall, the month of July was one of the best months this year so far, personally for me. But I just realized, yeah, like NQ is just not my thing at the moment right now. And I don't want to focus on it. It's not my primary instrument. So trading with a prop firm, or maybe in your case with a paper trading or simulator, allows you to see what's best for you without again sacrificing your capital, without wasting your own money. So do not start trading your own capital if you don't have a clear strategy in place, because when you don't have a clear strategy, it is gambling. I'm sorry, but it is gambling. You're going and you're gambling, you're risking, you don't know what you're doing, you don't know why you're entering, what is your entry criteria, what is your exit criteria, and that's the truth. So that's why trading with a prop firm allowed me to come up with my own strategy. And I'm forever grateful for that experience. And I passed the challenge, as I said before, only half a year later. And I passed it not just on one account, I passed it on 50K account, 150 and 250 as well in July of this year. I stopped trading with a prop firm account, and what are the whole reasons why I stopped trading with a prop firm account is just I decided to move to trade my own capital, and I just wanted to start that my personal challenge of growing that account from 5K and see how I can grow. It's just like my personality. I love those challenges, extra play, like gamifications in whatever I do. I like the sense of something new and excitement. So that's why I moved to trade with my own capital. And also because, for example, for oil, what I found is that I do have swing trades in oil. And when you trade with a prop firm account, that like you don't have that room again, because you have to close the trades by the end of the day. of that same day. I know that there are different prop firms and companies that allow you to hold overnight, but I don't think I can trust. It's that specific space where you have to make sure that the place is legit. So the place where I was trading, that did not have that option, and that's why for trading oil, it's just like sometimes it's a swing trade, because I see based on my strategy that the move can go higher and like better next day. So that's why one of the reasons why I switched to trade my own capital is to be able to swing trade oil. And also because I just said it to you before, I wanted to have the control over my capital. With the prop firm space, sometimes I know you get those payouts, but I still get that feeling that I don't own it. I don't have full control over my capital. I don't have full control over my money, my payouts. And yeah, I just didn't feel comfortable with that idea. As I just want to have full control of my finances in general and my payouts. When I can withdraw, I can deposit in any time of the day when I want it, and how it works best for me. So that's why that component also played a huge part when I was like, yeah, it's great, but you know, when you can take payouts only like twice a month, like it's bi-weekly thing, like with the payouts, I was like, yeah, I don't think it's working anymore for me. And that extra challenge part of trying to grow the account, I just funded it with 5K and see how it's gonna go. Of course, I could have put more, but I just wanted to take that extra challenge of growing the account because I just find it's fun and entertaining, trying how it's just gonna go and work for me. So again, everyone is different. If you prefer to trade with a prop firm or if you prefer to trade with your capital, it's totally on you. I just had my own reasons to switch and start day trading futures specifically. I'm talking about futures specifically with my own capital, because I mentioned earlier that I've been trading and investing for over 6 years now. So that's something separate when it comes to stocks. I do have my stock portfolio as well, but I'm talking specifically about day trading futures. So I went ahead and opened a separate account, and I just funded it with $5,000 and see how it's gonna go and grow in that account as well. So that's why trading with a prop firm, again, it's just something, it was an amazing journey. I'm very grateful for it. And especially when it comes to psychology, like imagine when you fail, you want to give up. Like I wanted to give up so many times, but it again proved me and it helped me to see that that's something that I truly love. Like I failed so many times, and that was a proof for me that no matter what, no matter how many times I failed, I still woke up next morning, or maybe I took like a week or 2 weeks off to clear my head, but I still went back to it. I still went back to trading, and I still went back on trying to move in that direction, because I truly believe that I can succeed in it. I truly believe that this is something of mine, my passion, what brings me like so much energy, brings me an excitement. And trust me, I changed my career path in my life so many times. Maybe it's a topic and conversation for another video, but I've changed my career path so many times. It's just because I was always missing something that I would truly enjoy doing, and no matter what. And here, no matter all of those obstacles, no matter all of those struggles, I would get my shit together, and next morning I would, yes, I may cry. Like I remember a year and a half ago, like it was, of course, very stressful, especially when I lost my funded account. After 2 weeks, that was stressful, but I learned a lot of lessons, and of course, psychologically, you learn a lot as well. Mentally, you grow as well after failing so many times. Like literally, nothing can break you after failing so many times, but it's that extra special skill of being able to stand up no matter what and go and do it because you truly believe that you can do that. So remember about believing in yourself. Don't be afraid of failing. It's part of the game. Like, without failures, we don't get to success. And without failures, we don't learn the lessons. So I'm always grateful for all of those failures, because I learned all of those lessons. I learned that I should not do this. I learned that, like, goddamn, put this and set up all of those stop losses. Goddamn, make sure that you follow your strategy and your plan. Goddamn, go and focus on pre-market plan and studying the market more, because the reason you just failed in your trades is just because you didn't prepare enough. So that was an amazing learning curve, and I'm forever grateful for that experience. So I don't regret a single moment of trading with a prop firm and failing 20 prop firm accounts. So that's why, if it's you, trust me, it's gonna worth it. Just focus on improving your skills, focus on seeing how and learning from your mistakes. That's a key point. You gotta learn from all of those mistakes. If you keep on failing and failing and you keep on doing the same mistakes, like, what's the point of all of this? But if you pause and reflect and you keep on seeing that you do the same mistakes, analyze it and try to avoid that next time. So that is your main goal, is to focus on those mistakes and avoid all of those mistakes in the future as well. But that was kind of my experience and my journey and my lessons with failing so many prop firm accounts and becoming funded as well. Let me know how that journey has been going for you. What are your thoughts as well? Do you trade your capital? Do you trade with prop firm? And what do you prefer personally from your experience? Would love to know more from your end and from your journey as well. Thank you everyone for watching, and I see you in my next video.